Hi, Larry Burns here for Caring for Kids on the Go. Today, we're at the University of Michigan Cancer Center, and we're about to hear about the world-class research being conducted with funds from Derby for Kids. So stay tuned.
Now, this is, an exciting time to really be in cancer research because I think the technologies have matured to a point where we can comprehensively sequence a patient's tumor, in this case, pediatric patients. By knowing what is causing an individual patient's cancer, we can then match therapies more appropriately to that patient's cancer, which can be different from patient to patient.
Every year, 16,000 new cases of pediatric cancers get diagnosed in the United States of America throughout all 50 states, out of which over the last 40 years with the scientific progress we are able to cure about 70 to 75% of these children. However, the remaining 25 to 30% of the patients either do not respond to treatment or they initially respond but then ultimately relapse, and the outcomes for these children is not very good. And some of the research that we are trying to do at our center is we are hoping is going to provide some light for these patients who desperately need some breakthrough. So the funding that was provided by the Children's Hospital of Michigan Foundation and other foundation support that we have received is extremely important because many of the trials and research that we are trying to do is sometimes it's called very high risk and very pilot studies and initial studies where NIH doesn't like to fund those studies, and the foundation support is really critical for those kind of research where you create some preliminary data based on this research and ultimately based on that you apply to NIH and more federal research. And so this kind of foundation support is extremely critical to doing some high-risk research that we are doing. Thank you for supporting Derby for Kids.
Please join us on May 4th, 2019.